You know what hurts me the most, man? Is that I lost to Rick. I fucking had him, dude.
The rematch?
I had him. I always lose to Rick, dude, and I always like fuck up somewhere.
You got an all-time record on that?
Huh?
You have an all-time record with him, you and him?
The one that has the biggest losing streak would be against Sal. Not losing streak, but off balance.
Yeah, off balance.
But
I know you wanted that one last week, just because it would have really helped you out in that victory against.
Remember that we're at 360. Yeah, it's I be quite honest, dude. I want every game. I take every game personal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, that's what I get for trying to play new toys.
Who exactly did you use besides Allen? What new players did you also try out?
What and well, that's it. He cost me, bro. Because I was gonna play Golden Tate.
What? Is he being on your bench lately?
I played him 2 weeks ago.
He had a monster this game, I think.
Well, that's a gig, because everyone's like, oh, Megatron's gonna play. I was like, fucking Stafford's gonna toss him.
He was gonna play, but they weren't gonna use him as much because of his ankle.
Because his ankle, yeah. But now I know he's not gonna start next week. Well, he might not start. But that's the thing. When Megatron's in there, Megatron's gonna get all the catches.
Right.
That's I'm kind of like, fuck.
But then now you know who they're gonna be covering.
Golden Tate's gonna get fucked next game now.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't even start him.
They got at Minnesota.
I believe so.
Yeah.
That secondary's not that good though.
Nope.
So I think we'll be all right.
We're good.
We're good. We're recording. We're good.
We're good.
8:01. We're on time. Welcome everybody. Another RFL podcast. Today on the show we have D Rebel, or as everyone wants. Do you want to go as D Rebel or Downtown Rebel? Or should I just call you Adrian?
D Rebel, Adrian, don't matter.
All right. Well, we have D Rebel here on the show tonight, and this show is brought to you in part by Onnit. Onnit.com. You guys make sure you go to our RFL website. We're off stream right now. What's going on, Chief?
I don't know, at the beginning always turn out.
Make sure you go to the RFL website and click on the Onnit banners. And when you go to Onnit, make sure you check out the Alpha Brain. Their clinical studies are up for Alpha Brain. You don't have to take my word for it. Now you could read for yourself that shit works. No ifs, no buts. Check it out for yourself. Again, that's Onnit, ONNIT.com, and check it out. Check out the Alpha Brain. Check out their workout materials. We keep lagging out, but it's Martin's already texting, asking for the link, even though it's the same link every week. You know how it is. Do we have anything else open that's extra?
Huh?
Oh, we're good now?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, my bad, man.
No,
So yeah, I haven't got. I don't know if you could put it on here, Rudy, on our screen here, but I got their brand new. What do you call it? Is it a jug? I mean, I had their old little fucking water container, and now I have their new one just because it's a little slimmer, fits better on my cup holder. It's just the way to go. Carry this shit everywhere. Anyway, so again, RFL football. Click on the Onnit banner and check them out. Let's go ahead and get this fucking show started. Let's move on to the scores. Even though I'm very, very bitter about them this week. We're starting off. D Rebel versus Mind Freak. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's a tough loss. I mean, I'm hurting right now, but at the same time, I'm not taking it as bad. I felt like I did okay. My usual combos.
Yeah, you have a really good combo with Cutler and Jeffrey.
It went all right. Defense did out well, but I'm always hurting with that running backs and tight ends. That's just been my biggest issue. Can't seem to fix that. But I did pick up a tight end who's the replacement for the Jaguars. So hopefully we'll see how that works. And looks like I'm going to have to rely with Asiata and Spiller again.
I mean, overall, they're not bad starts. They're both going to get plenty of carries. It's just that Minnesota fell behind very quickly this week, so I'm pretty sure it'll pick up. Overall, though, I think those could be consistent numbers for you.
Yeah.
Because you can see Jay Cutler throwing 2 touchdowns, and 300 yards every game. It's what he does. He has the weapons for it.
Yeah, the team's impressing. I'm not scoring my first 2 weeks I had like 50, 60.
Yeah, you're
70.
definitely improving.
The points I'm averaging now, they are improving, and I am enjoying it. I'm not taking this loss badly. Just because I know what I see I have now, I could be averaging that. And I mean, Mind Freak just had a good game. He got lucky with Thomas. Real good game I heard from Wilson. So I mean, that really boosted him up for the victory.
Yeah, without a doubt, you kept it close for a while, and hats off to you. I'm glad you're finally improving, keeping things competitive, and it's still pretty early in the season.
Definitely,
and
it's not time to give up yet. It's definitely not time to give up. If it's looking a little lopsided for your division, I mean, always think positive. There's still that 2 spots for the wild card, so there's still plenty.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah, still time right there.
And like you said, Mind Freak just blew out. I mean, you look Russell Wilson and Denarius Thomas, 38 and 36 points apiece. And those aren't numbers you're going to see every week from them. But other than that, I mean, what can you say? They had good numbers. It's fantasy football. It's what it is. Let's move on to the next scores, where we have... we have Jose and Little Mac. See, on the other hand, you used to be struggling like Little Mac.
Yep.
But you're not anymore, which is good for you. But overall over there in Team Jose, Cordell Patterson has been struggling for 3 weeks now?
Yep. It's not having that same first week he
had.
had.
That first week he blew
and you
up.
Figured he would. I mean, he's a flex. He's a receiver, running back,
Percy
kickoff
Harvin, still, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I would still say he's a must start.
Oh, definitely.
But Tony Romo's looking healthier every week.
What a game! I give it hats off to you. Not a Cowboy fan, but he had a really good game. Really good competitive with J.J. Watt in that defensive line.
It was heck of a game. Couldn't be more proud of my boys. Over there on the other hand, we have Little Mac, where he's his running backs are struggling. They're big names at the moment with Rashard Jennings and Zach Stacy, but they're not putting up the numbers that they were putting on earlier in the year. Roddy White, I don't know if he's still a little hurt.
Yeah,
but Jordy Nelson's definitely his best person to look out for. And let's point out over there in Team Jose, I know Philadelphia's not going to score 32 points every week, but right now they're outscoring their offense. That is nuts.
I saw Little Mac this weekend. He said to take it easy on him. He just had a new baby. He's just...
No.
So I'm just passing on the message.
Oh, okay.
Congrats, Little Mac.
Still no. Actually, Little Mac has Austin Davis down there, which happens to be one of my pickups. Must pick up this week for the people that might need quarterbacks. Maybe not in our league since we're a 16-team league, but anyone out there that needs a quarterback and is in a smaller league, he should be available, and you should go out and get him today. I'm not saying he's a must start, but I would go ahead and say pick him up and at least keep him on your bench. You might never know, and he might be more of a consistent start. Let's move on to the next scores. Raider Nation Electric Dynamite. Raider Nation wakes up and has the most... Is this like his best scoring game ever? Might just be, huh? With Matty Ice, Arian Foster, Kendall Wright, fucking Dwayne Allen, everything just working over at his favor.
Everything above 10 points.
Everything, yeah,
Yep.
except for Andre Johnson. But
Johnson.
Electric Dynamite struggling, but still managed to put off some solid points with 88 points to 130. Hats off to Raider Nation. Good win, and there's not much to say there.
Win, yeah.
It's a solid win overall. Let's move on to the next score, which, son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
77 to 72 with potential points of 105. I had it. It's sad when your bench scores as much as your starting lineup.
That's a sign right there.
It's a sign right there that you know what it is, dude. I had a gut feeling, but just because we traded Keenan Allen and CJ Spell, I was like, they're going up against a very weak secondary over there in New York.
They totally recommend to start both. Actually, all
Everyone,
the receivers.
yeah.
Yeah, for San Diego.
And
so.
it turns out it was just a field day for the tight ends, and the wide receivers did shit. If I would have go ahead and started pretty much anyone else on my bench, I would have came out with the W. But nonetheless, good game over there, Juggernauts, and I had him. What was that saying? You know, like, we are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
2 times right there. That's all right.
Ah, damn it.
Oh,
Rudeness versus
right
Ray. Ouch. He wins by the home field advantage, 99 to 101. Rudy, what do you have to say for yourself, man? Speechless?
Screen
Say something, bro.
Look at my bench.
Oh, Pierre Thomas right there. Nice.
I just needed
We
5 points on Monday night
just needed 5 points. Well,
with my running back left.
I feel you, dude. We pretty much lost the same way. But nonetheless, good solid outing for Phil Dawson from San Francisco with 20 points.
I was feeling pretty confident because Sunday night all he had was Shane Vereen from New England, and all I had was Alfred Morris. So
it was looking favorable.
Good win for Ray.
Yeah, good win.
That division
could have gone either
actually
way.
is now
Close.
Yeah,
That's good.
Is everyone the same?
Pretty close. They're all within a game.
Pretty close. That sounds good. Let's move on to the next game. Mafia Bay, Dodger Danny. Mafia Bay gets a second loss back to back. Did I call that one? That's the one I called, right? I think. Dodger Danny getting the win.
Yeah.
Man,
Eddie Lacy. Well, that's his first game that was looking back into form. Mohamed Sanu, solid second wide receiver over there in Cincinnati. Sammy Watkins, way to go for him.
Yeah.
And LaShawn McCoy still struggling over there in Mafia Bay side. And at this point, your kicker was the best player on your team, buddy. You might want to consider maybe making some moves. Teddy Bridgewater will be starting this week. And I'm going to...
Against the Lions defense?
Against the Lions defense? I don't know. But it's a divisional game, so you just never know.
Right.
It could be a favorable matchup. But I don't know. I like that Lions defense. Who does San Fran have this week? We'll check later.
Yeah.
We've been talking about Dr. Danny's team. It was just a matter of a time. He's been scoring. I think he's leading his division in points.
He is. The sad part is he's getting the beatdown.
Yeah.
But
he's all right.
Happy for Danny getting the win, and hopefully that's the same division, right? Putting things a little closer.
Yeah,
Mafia Bay
no, not Mafia Bay,
but Dodger Danny rather. Sorry.
Yeah,
that puts things a lot closer, making things a lot more interesting. Bad guys versus the Destroyers.
Ooh.
And what did he say? Look out for the bad guys. 82 to 75, giving the Destroyers their second loss of the season. That's bad guys' first win or second win?
The second.
That's their second win. Eli Manning got the start over there at Bad Guy Landia. And finally a good outing by Deshaun Jackson. Don't know what that's about, but hey.
They didn't run the ball. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah. They fell behind early. I remember. But he has a lot of points on the bench, too. It looks like his bench could have almost... it almost matched up to his starting lineup. So, definitely, he has a lot of volume there, at least for last week. and tough loss for the Destroyers. Turns out that Drew Brees alone is not going to be enough to cut it. You're going to have to pick up a team guy. But he has a solid team. I don't know why I'm saying that. Orange Crush team, bring it. Things were looking so good on Thursday night with 24 points from Aaron Rodgers. Ahmad Bradshaw had a bad game this week. Andre Ellington and Matt Forte, I mean, very, very solid running backs.
Nice combo right there.
Yeah, very good running backs there. And Julio Jones with 12 points. Michael Floyd, 0 points. Greg Olsen, solid, very, very solid tight end to start. And way to go, Orange Crush.
I'm almost seeing like 20 points on the Orange Crush side on each player right now. Dang.
Yeah.
Nothing could have gone wrong for that guy.
So, Brian Quick has become the official #1 receiver over there in St. Louis. So, I would say he's a must start.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to... This is our Pee Wee League. Oh, that was it for our league?
Yeah.
Axes of Ignorance, Team Virgil. Axes of Ignorance gets another win with a very solid outing by his defense, giving him 23 points. Team Virgil, Calvin Johnson, no points. Ladarius Green, no points. With 2 goose eggs like that, you're not going to get any W's. So, yeah, moving on to the next game. The Chosen Few versus Gasca. The Chosen Few getting a second win in a row.
Oh, nice.
Second win in a row, getting with Aaron Rodgers and Eddie Lacy pulling it, and Brian Quick again must start over there in St. Louis, giving Marty 113 to Gasca's 95 points. Team with Drew Brees just lost this week. Team Cindy versus Irv 1. Team Cindy gets another win in the win column, right? That's she fell back a little bit last week versus Team Detox. Getting the win 101-76. Peyton Manning versus Andrew Luck. Peyton Manning regaining the best fantasy quarterback title, at least for this week.
Yeah.
And overall, it was all Peyton Manning and Pittsburgh Steelers defense over there. Detox versus F12. F12 doing work, giving Detox his first loss. And got a hand to that Detroit defense. DeMarco the Beast Murray, who, by the way, he stole 6 points off of that dude's stats. That is some BS. Dallas Cowboys should have ran for that touchdown.
Good pickup last week by Ruben, the Lions defense and Alex Smith.
And Alex Smith. Hey, that's what you can't expect. No more, no less from Alex Smith. That's what you're gonna get week in and week out.
Yeah.
He's not Peyton Manning. He's not Russell Wilson. He's not
just little dump off.
Yeah, he's
right there.
He's safe. 17, 20 points a week. What more can you ask for? If you don't have him in your league, I would say if you have like a high risk, high reward quarterback, I would say pick up Alex Smith. You never know when you're gonna need a quarterback of that simple caliber. Prime time versus the franchise, 133-85. Again, there's Russell Wilson with 38 points, and that Philadelphia Eagles defense just doing work, 32 points. Matt Ryan and Arian Foster was not enough to get the win over there with the 85 point. Evolve versus Lexmaster. Lexmaster gets another. Is he undefeated?
No, he is. Lexmaster is 3-1-1.
3-1-1, but another solid outing with 107 points. He has Big Ben with 14 points, Marshawn Lynch with 18, Alfred Morris, those measly 2 points that Rudy was talking about. Cam Newton not really looking very Cam Newton-esque, even though they got the win against Chicago. LaShawn McCoy still struggling, and T.Y. Hilton with 11 points, even though with a good Carolina defense outing with 28 points. Again, that's 88-107. And those are the scores, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we move on, Ruben just chimed in. He said he missed the intro. Hope we didn't kill him so bad on his team, but we want to give him props for his starting lineup on F12 here.
Oh, yeah, way to go.
I don't think we killed him that much when we were talking about it.
I mean, he had a rough out. It's normally not the way he He normally scores more points. I'm gonna just say a bad day at the office. Which brings us over to you, Downtown Rebels. How do you explain your turnaround from scoring the first 2 weeks somewhere around the 50-point margin, getting your ass beat, and now actually becoming a contender, making it tougher for people to beat you?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a contender yet. I am happy with my points I'm averaging. It's been a really good boost. I followed the same players I started with. Just wasn't there. They were struggling big, and I just know I had to make moves. What really hurt me was my running back, because I really was going to rely a lot with Peterson, just because I know that guy gets 25, 30 carries a game. I had a really good rookie receiver. I was going to rely on him. I know, because
you can still rely on him, by the way. He just had a bad week.
Benjamin, I had to let go. If you see what you're doing wrong, you just know you have to make those moves. It really hurts to lose Benjamin and Allen, but you have to do what you have to do to help support the team. And I felt like I got a big boost with that. I really thought I was gonna do bad with the trade, because I had Electric Dynamite. Well, we felt like we did a good trade. He felt confident that he did it good. But I was saying how with the trades I did with you and with Electric, I actually won with that. I won with the trades I did, so I'm not too mad about this loss, because I know I'm be more motivated for next week and moving on forward. And the division is really hard to go against Juggernauts and Jose.
I really apologize for not beating him this week, man. I had him. It was in my grasp.
No, it's really hard.
Looking at the last 3 weeks, he's averaging 94 points.
Yeah, look at you, man. Look,
so
week 1, week 2, where we at?
We're in the 50s.
Look at that. Week 1, week 2, look at you, man. You're at... Where are you at? Where the fuck are you at?
The first one
right here, and then
you're 59 points. And then week 2, you're over here with 54 points, which I gave you the beat down at 109.54. I just had to...
That was a big wake up.
I just want to remind you that you lost big.
Okay.
And then let's look at week 3. 91 to 112. 91 is solid outing. You beat half the players in our league.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the way I would look at it.
I would love to see it like that, so I could say, I could have won. I don't want to say it like that, 'cause, I mean, I would have been saying that the past couple of weeks. But, but no, I feel comfortable where I'm at, just because I know I'm hanging in there. I'm giving them a competition. I'm not an easy opponent. I'm glad I'm not an easy opponent anymore. I don't want people to see me like that.
Oh yeah. It's really all about pride at the end of the day.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Definitely.
So I'm just glad you managed to turn it around. You made some few moves, and I'm happy that you're making it more competitive.
Yeah.
Who do you got this week? You have Little Mac. I mean, he has a new baby, man. What are you gonna do? You gonna take it easy on the guy?
I'll let him take it easy, but I was really hoping. Well, how's he doing right now?
Little Mac?
Yeah.
He's not doing very good, dude. He's like 1-4. Poor guy. Look at him. All depressing. 1-4.
Honestly,
he's averaging 78 points, though.
The way how I saw he did his draft, he felt real confident. I saw how he did it. I felt like he did pretty good. He felt like, he'll be up there. I even predicted he was going to do well, but I don't know what's going on there. If he's struggling with injuries, or his players are not just putting the right numbers.
Look at that division. Does it look tough or what? 3-2, 3-2, 4-1.
You always say the East is always the best, and I'm seeing it, and it's really good. It's a really good competition right there. You always want to see a division like that, a standout like that.
Most definitely.
To say that you're the best and everything. So yeah, I like what I see right here.
It's good to hear. What do you think about your division?
I would say my rival is Raider Nation, just because we battle to not be last. But I took a bad loss from Juggernauts first week as 50 points. But my numbers are improving. Hopefully, I think do we play our division twice?
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to.
You have 6 more games in your division.
To look for that second spot, and I highly doubt Juggernauts is gonna play poorly, but definitely looking for a match against Jose, just so I could feel more confident that I could. I mean, I need to put a good division up there. 1-1, it's still early right now, but
But hey, you're not last right now, dude.
No, yeah. It's good. It feels good.
That's awesome. All right, let's go. I have a few, I don't know if we have any fantasy football questions out there. Nothing. Well, I'm gonna start putting out some people who I'm putting out players who people might want to pick. I'm gonna start off at the quarterback position. Maybe not for our league, cause for obvious reasons. But for any other league, really. My number one quarterback that must be picked up is Austin Davis from St. Louis. He's based on NFL.com percentages. He's not even owned in 1% of the leagues.
Wow.
So pick him up. He was that's 2 weeks in a row where he blows up, and he's put up 20 points against the Cowboys in week 3. He put another 26 points against the Eagles. So what more do you want? This kid looks like he's a real deal, and in my opinion, he might be a must start at all occasions. We have Mike Glennon from Tampa Bay.
Oh, definitely.
Same situation.
Yeah.
He's looking really good. So, I mean, let's see what we have here.
He's got weapons right there.
Oh, he has a lot of weapons.
Dump offs to the running backs. That's a pickup right there. Definitely.
And I got an in with well, not an in, but I keep an eye on Twitter. And Mike Glennon will start the next week, but he's not going to address a QB situation for long term. So if you need a quarterback for the bye week, this would be the week you might want to pick him up and plug him in. Let's go over to the running backs. We have CJ Anderson and Jawan Thompson over there. Ronnie Hillman is another running back you guys might want to look into, and we have DeAnthony Thomas in Kansas City. I know he's a back. We all know he's a backup to Jamon Charles, but the kid's getting carries.
Yeah.
So the kid's getting carries, so that's always good to see. And another players you might want to keep an eye on is Devontae Freeman and Storm Johnson from Jacksonville. That kid does get a lot of carries too. So those might be a few running backs that you guys might want to look into. Let's move on to wide receivers. Devontae Adams over there in Green Bay. I don't know if it was because of the blowout, but Devontae Adams had a pretty good week. Along with that, we have Odell Beckham over there in New York.
They say that guy's definitely worth the pickup right now.
Most definitely. Beckham is... How do I see him as... He's a shifty little fucker. That's just kind of the thing. It's
Flex.
like... Yeah, he's one of those that you want to start because he plays all over the field. Lewis Murphy in Tampa Bay. Right now, Mike Evans is down.
Yeah.
And if
he's getting targets, so yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
And if it's not Vincent Jackson, it's Lewis Murphy. So
yeah.
There you have it. Who else do I have here? People you might want to keep an eye on is Philly Brown from Carolina and Travis Benjamin from Cleveland, which we pointed out last week. He struggled a little bit.
Got the game-winning touchdown though, so that's
he did get the game-winning touchdown. And I'm watching live feed, taking my call. Who's this? All right, I'll call him in a little bit. Those are two players you guys want to keep an eye on. Tight ends. Hold on. Do we have Skype?
Yeah. You have to give me a second.
Yo, dude, I'm doing a live feed. Hello? Yeah.
Who is it?
Hey, what's up, man?
I don't have it.
With the Raider Nation or with the Raiders?
You ain't gonna be all about the Raiders and don't talk about the Raiders and blow up trending now. That's how I found you. I know where you at.
Okay. I'm just doing a fantasy football show, so if you don't mind, do you have any fantasy football questions?
No, I saw your live stream because you're talking about the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is talking about Raider Nation. Let's see what he's all about.
Raider Nation is one of our team names, dude. Again, we're doing a live show. I mean, I might have to thank you for the ratings, but Raider Nation is one of our team names here in our league.
Oh, all right. So you're not disrespecting Raider Nation.
Oh no, they suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm disrespecting the team. Like,
blow up your team and blow up your side, and I'm gonna be all about that because you disrespecting me, dog. You know what I'm feeling?
I thought he had his fantasy football question, so I don't know how he got my number. Anyway, tight ends that you might want to pick up. We have Timothy Wright over there in New England. He looked fantastic, didn't he?
He did.
He's a slimmer tight end, moves around, and it's kind of good to see. Could be the second version of Aaron Hernandez, hopefully without the guns.
Yeah.
We have Austin Jenkins over there in Tampa Bay. Pretty solid outing.
Yeah.
And Jason Amari from the New York Jets. He had 2 solid outings. And who else? I mean, Decker has been injured, so he might be a pretty good pickup.
Yeah.
We have I mean, we might want to keep on Eric Ebron, but he's been struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, he's looking like a bust right now.
So far?
Yeah. So he was the number 1 tight end picked, and they were saying that he was going to be worth the pick to help out with Calvin Johnson, the other receivers.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to get open shots, but it's not looking good. He's not getting those targets right now. So, and plus, I didn't know it. It's a 3 tight end team right there. You got to watch out for those. Definitely watch out for those duels with running backs, tight ends. I thought he's not living the hype right now. As a number 1 tight end, he's not getting the targets right now.
You think he'll start getting the target sooner or later?
I thought he would, just because that stupid injury I heard about the other tight end from Detroit had. And I think now he definitely has a shot, because with Calvin Johnson out, I think he'll be out. I think he'll get some chances, but I'm not going to start him this week. I'm not going to start him.
I think this might be the actual week you might want to start him, only because Detroit keeps stating that they might sit down Calvin Johnson for at least 1 week. So if he's going to get targets, I think this might be the week you might want to pick him up.
I'll look at, I think you should, just to look into it. If you're helping tight end, go ahead and get Ebron. He'll help you out for this week.
All right. A few other fantasy standouts as far as this week. We have Brandon Oliver over there in San Diego. Is he the second coming of Darren Sproles?
I heard he had a good game. Definitely worth the pickup right there to help out, because Donald Brown's not the answer right there.
He's struggling. And they picked up what did I say?
Oh, Ronnie Brown.
They picked up Ronnie Brown today.
So, yeah.
Do you think it's any fantasy value there?
He has some experience with that team, actually. I think he played with them last year, so he definitely knows the system over there. It's a big risk. You either want him as a bust or not a bust, but definitely worth to look into Ronnie Brown, just because he has the experience over there in San Diego. But I would rely on Oliver. I heard he had a really good game this week.
Yeah, he blew up, man.
I mean, not to make fun of my team, but playing against the Raiders, we've been letting a lot of rushing yards, so definitely look into Oliver. That's really hard for me to say.
And Andre Williams, it would be number 2 on. He's been blowing up a bit.
Jennings got hurt, right?
He's also been kind of struggling here and there.
Yeah.
But as far as consistency, Andre Williams has been, I'm not going to say a better back, but he has been a very consistent back. And
he definitely knows the position. He put really good numbers for college. Even top 5 for the Heisman, but no, he's worth the pickup right now.
Oh, yeah, and like you said, Jennings did suffer an injury. He had a knee injury, kept him out of action for the second half. And who knows if he's actually going to get a start.
Definitely go with Williams right there.
And we pointed out this guy before. We had Ronnie Hillman. injuries to Monty Ball.
See,
he
but
had a groin
that's
injury.
hard. That's really hard though with the running back duels right there in Denver, especially last year when it was Ball, Moreno, and Hillman. It's paining, man. He's definitely look for the receivers first, second option tight ends, and then third to the running back.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But the way I see it is that they're very likely not to crowd the box against Peyton because you have all those targets. So there could be some value there.
It's really, really rare when I see them run the ball. Especially they could cut you off guard with those draws, So,
Yeah, definitely. And we've pointed out already Brian Quick from St. Louis, a must pick up, a must own, and Dwayne Allen over there in Indy, because let's face it, freaking Andrew Luck is just tossing the ball all over the place.
See, but there goes again, those dual tight ends. It's either one or another. You just gotta be careful who you want and how they get.
But if you need one, I think he's worth the pick.
Definitely is.
Yeah. Travis Kelce in Kansas City. Only half of the leagues over there in NFL Network or NFL.com are owned.
I heard he was on the trade block right now from Orange Crush.
Orange Crush does have him on the trade block. Yes. We have Benny Cunningham in St. Louis, running back Benny Cunningham. Zach Stacy, like we said, he's struggling.
Yeah.
And he got hurt. And so he'd be a good pickup. If you need a quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater, Minnesota Vikings. I know he doesn't have a very favorable matchup this week, but I say pick him up.
He's gonna put way better numbers than Castle. So definitely worth the start right there. It is gonna be tough, Detroit Lions, but he'll be fine. He'll put up average numbers. He'll get his touchdowns.
As they say, it's a divisional matchup. You never know what you're gonna get.
Definitely.
It's always
because you play them
twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year. So
that's it.
Learn from your mistakes, improve.
We have Justin Hunter, Tennessee Titans. He blew up this week, without a doubt. It's just Tennessee. They don't really have a number one after Delaney Walker.
No.
And Jake Locker went down. I don't know if he's gonna come back. But that rookie, is he a rookie? The quarterback? I didn't even catch his name.
The rookie for Tennessee?
Yeah, the
Charlie Whitehorse.
Yeah.
He's not.
Where am I at? Sorry, dude.
Charlie Whitehorse is not a rookie.
I never heard the name before in my life.
I don't really see anything valuable from Tennessee right now. I mean, Washington and I think a good game right there from the Raider Nation are having Kendall Wright. But I'm expecting a lot more from their running back they picked up from Washington. He hasn't put in those right numbers yet right now. So, yeah, Sankey. Yeah, Sean Green's not the answer over there. They have to rely with this kid.
Yeah, he's raw and he's really, really talented.
So.
And last pickup that I'm gonna go ahead and say is we have Ante Smith from Atlanta. I mean,
that was just a good game, but
you just
once again right there, that's another team right there with I believe 4 backs. I think. I mean, you don't know what to expect from that.
That is the thing. They do have 3 backs over there. Steven Jackson clearly being number 1.
Then I thought honestly Rodgers would possibly take over, but I guess he's not.
I think at some point he is. But let's see what I have written on here. He's just actually averaging more points than any other that actually is starting over there in Atlanta. So he might be worth. He's not getting the bulk of the touches, but he's getting touches. Those are people you might want to take a look at the waiver wire if any of the players are available. Do we have any other fantasy football questions out there? Nothing?
No.
Should we go back to the caller? He was saying something about Raider Nation.
Who was he?
I don't know.
That he was.
How did you get your
He
number?
thought it was something, but we were something about with the Raiders because of the team name, and Rick over here. Oh yeah, Raiders suck. I'm like, yeah, they do, but he snapped on him and he tried to give him a hard time.
Yeah, I think I handled that pretty well.
Yeah, he threatened on the show right now.
Yeah.
Well, now I can't do that.
That's because I don't have much else. What else do we want to?
I want to go over that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One of the matchups.
Submit the lineup and then.
Let's go ahead and submit that lineup. See what we got here.
Oh, you got Fitzpatrick?
We got Fitzpatrick if you want to start him against Indy, or we could go ahead and look at that waiver wire, see who's available.
He's been struggling lately. Fourth quarter went his way, but I think he didn't put the right numbers to get that average points. Because Foster took over that quarter for you guys.
Oh,
You guys saw.
Dallas just seems to be giving up points in the third quarter. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely look into the waiver right now. Because I don't think Fitzpatrick.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the waiver wire. Let's see what we have over there in available as far as quarterbacks. Let's see if we could take our own advice.
Oh, I see that. I already see it right there.
Brian Hoyer's our guy. I wanted to pick him up last week.
Browns are at home this week versus Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Brian Hoyer's our guy, dude. I don't know why we've been looking.
Pittsburgh came off a good game against. The defense came off a good game against Jacksonville. Yet again, it is Jacksonville. I would look into Hoyer. I definitely would.
Would you start him?
Over Fitzpatrick, yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
There we go
yeah,
then.
So.
Boom. Or unless we have Mike Glennon.
They said Geno was gonna start again.
What?
I heard he was gonna start again.
Well, I mean, I wasn't looking at Mike Vick, but we do have Mike Glennon.
Oh, he's out there too?
Yeah, over there, number 11.
Oh, I believe Tampa is home this week.
So is Cleveland.
So is Cleveland.
Look at those numbers, though.
Hoyer had a good game. They were down by like 28, so that's good right there.
He's a comeback kid, dude.
Glennon is on a good roll right now.
He's also in a good roll, without a doubt.
This all depends too, as well. For who's your number one quarterback, Smith?
Oh no, we keep shuffling around.
We had
Who's your number one quarterback, huh?
We had RG3 as well.
Oh yeah, we had RG3, but that was a mistake.
You also gotta figure out what the whole bye week situation as well too.
Yeah, that's why we gotta get rid of Fitzpatrick if you don't want to start him, because Alex Smith is on the bye.
Who is Tampa playing this week?
Who is Tampa playing this week? I think they have a favorable matchup. The Ravens. Oh wait, hold up.
That pass defense right there, though.
I never pay attention to those stats. They're not really accurate.
True. They are coming off a tough loss, I believe, against the Colts.
And they beat the Steelers.
Did Andrew Luck put up reliable numbers?
Why are we looking at Andrew Luck?
Well, because I'm just looking at Andrew Luck from how he did to the Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens? Nah,
so,
he scored a little lower than usual.
Oh, okay, so
you're gonna go with Hoyer?
I would go with Hoyer.
All right.
Just because those receivers been coming through for him.
They're no names, but they're coming through nonetheless.
It's always, if it's not Jackson or Murphy for Tampa, then I don't know who the hell is throwing it to.
Well, Doug Martin's coming back.
Oh yeah, so those dump offs are working right there. And then,
are
they still using Rainey or no?
No, we don't have Rainey.
No, okay.
We're letting go of Fitzpatrick. We're gonna hang on to Alex Smith. All right, I think we're pretty good at all of the positions. Ready to submit it? You're ready to submit. All right, let's go. All right, we got Hoyer as a starter. Isn't it about that time we finally start Andre Ellington?
How'd he do against Denver?
He fucking blew up, dude.
Did he?
Yeah. Click on him. I think he's been rather good for like the past 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
All right, sorry,
that
last
was just
week.
1 week right there.
1 week, my bad.
But the Broncos, that's it.
They got DeMarcus Ware and what's his face.
They play the
On this side.
Redskins.
You can't start Andre Ellington on Rudy's team though. You can't do that.
I would.
You can't do that.
Did you see Marshawn Lynch?
Benjamin didn't do good last week. He didn't. He did cause a turnover.
Calvin Benjamin.
Yeah, they are.
And he's going against Cincinnati, which
tough,
fairly deep.
tough loss against in New England, but they will redeem themselves, and they're playing at home. They'll recover. They are locking onto him now. So.
They are. He has people's attention for sure. So what do you think?
Watkins and
should
Thomas,
we start Sankey at Jacksonville? I mean, versus Jacksonville.
I believe they're giving. I forgot if they were giving up 100 yards rushing as well. I'm definitely convinced with Thomas.
Or shall we keep the
I am looking at Garcon at Arizona, but
I don't know about that. They got Patrick fucking Peterson,
and I think they are gonna lock. Well, I think he's gonna be locking Jackson. So I don't know who else they have.
Pierre Garcon has been a bust every time we try to start him. I don't know why he's still on the team.
Actually, I
would try to trade him.
I'm going with the upset, Buffalo over New England. So I think they'll look at Watkins. Hopefully, it does for you guys.
The thing there is that they have a lot of like young weapons over there in Buffalo, and Sammy Watkins being one of them. Not saying they're. Look, the best thing that New England does is take away your best asset, and right now that's Sammy Watkins. But overall, I would start him over Pierre Garcon.
Are you gonna rely with Benjamin this week? I mean,
this is your starting lineup, bro. If it were up to me, I would start Andre Ellington versus Washington, DeMarco Murray at Seattle, just because he's fucking beasting right now. And I'm starting Sammy Watkins and Denarius Thomas for sure. Delaney Walker.
You think Murray will do another fumble? I heard he's been on the streak
He also has over 100 yards every game.
Good competition for him this week. It looked good. I
think Murray gets.
I'm sorry, Rudy,
another 100 yards.
Ellington is on fire right now. I would have to go with Ellington.
It's your lineup, not mine. If we lose, we're gonna.
Yeah, we lose. We blame it on you.
Blame it on you.
What's the record right now so far?
Dude, we're
2-3.
2-3.
Our
yeah.
division's pretty good. We still have a chance.
Okay.
We're in good shape. All right, we gotta take.
If we win.
Who are your wide receivers, man? Benjamin, Denarius, Garcon, Sammy Watkins.
I would go ahead and. I mean, I missed a guy. I'll go with Benjamin and Thomas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel solid with that.
All right, so we're unclicking Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins.
You know what I'm gonna. And here's just one thing I would say for this. If New England goes ahead early, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start airing that ball.
Yeah.
Kyle Orton, guess who's gonna look for, man?
I don't think Sammy put up the numbers he should last week with Orton.
All right, if you're sold.
But it is at home. They are feeling confident about themselves, man.
Oh, well, then again, they also have Darrelle Revis over there in New England. All right, you're good.
Yeah.
Calvin Benjamin. And Darrelle Revis look like Darrelle Revis finally.
Yeah. I'm already convinced on that tight end.
Delaney Walker's for real.
Yeah, he's for real. Gosh.
You want Detroit or Houston?
I would go with Detroit. Definitely Detroit.
Detroit versus a rookie quarterback and no AP.
No.
By all means, son,
Solid.
give me Detroit.
Pick right there on Detroit right there.
So we're good to go?
We're good to go, son. I feel really good about this starting lineup. I can't believe Brandon Hoyer was still available in that league. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You were just saying that about him. Well, you didn't say that about Hoyer, but Glennon. Definitely looking to Glennon right now.
Oh, yeah. We spoke a little bit about Hoyer. I think it was last week, though.
Because we're going back to back with the heavy hitters of the league.
Hey, we took down one. We could take out the next.
Oh, that's nice.
What else do we have in our agenda, Rudy?
You want to go over the picks?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go over the picks. Do we have any fantasy football questions?
No, we don't have that much chatter.
No? I'm going to go back to the caller, see what he says. No, I really just hope he didn't misunderstand what I was trying to say.
Raider Nation is our...
Yeah, Raider Nation is just one of the teams here. And no disrespect to any Raider fans out there.
We have one right here.
We have one sitting down right here.
I totally understand. I don't know why he would snap off like that.
Yeah. Hey, it's all right. I'm just glad people are watching, and I hope he continues to tune in. And
I'm
you know,
surprised how you got your number.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked by it, but you know, if he wants to call in again, call in. You know, like no hard feelings. Call in, and we could talk football. I like that.
I don't know how many people are on chat, but well, let's review last week's picks.
All right, let's go ahead.
We picked first game we picked was Juggernauts versus Ryzen, and Ricky and myself picked Ryzen.
Should be the last time you pick me. Rudy.
Electric Dynamite and online they picked Juggernauts. Mind Freak and D Rebels was the second matchup.
All
Again,
right.
me and Ricky picked D Rebels, and
letting me down.
Electric Dynamite and online picked Mind Freak, and then we picked from our Pee Wee League Evolved versus Lexmaster. Ricky picked Lexmaster, which won. I picked Evolved. Electric Dynamite picked Lexmaster, and online they picked Evolved. So, and then our upsets were.
See, I feel good about that upset just because I know.
Because you called it.
I called it. I said Raider Nation would pull it off.
Yeah,
look at that. Raider Nation came out with a win this week.
And a big win.
We
Ricky picked Dodger Danny to beat.
Oh, you got that one.
Who was he playing? I blanked out.
Mafia Bay.
Mafia Bay. So he took the win. 2 points.
Mafia Bay, 2 losses in a row.
I picked the bad guys to beat the Destroyers, and that's 2 points for me. And
I got 3
Electric
points.
Dynamite went with Team Brigade over Orange Crush, and online we went Raider Nation over.
Right. That's a good pick, man. There you go.
He had to get one. No, it sucks to be.
So with those picks, that brings last week's total 4 for online, 3 for the guest, 2 for me, and 3 for Ricky. Grand total is the guests are still up 11, followed by Ricky with 9, and me and online are tied for 5th place.
The guests are winning.
The guests are winning.
You got to keep the streak going.
I'm going to keep the streak going right now.
Ha!
Yeah.
Watch me pull a good one out of my ass this week.
So this week's picks, first game is let's start with our guest is Destroyers versus Mafia Bay.
That's where's the matchup at?
Let's look at the matchup.
There it is. Oh, Destroyers picking up Mike Glennon.
I can't believe he would be struggling though with those running backs right there.
That's
2 weeks right there.
Well, Gio was out last week. Right. And LaShawn McCoy has been, not just LaShawn McCoy, but the Philadelphia offense has been struggling.
Did you hear what he said? He said that he took himself out just because
he was struggling?
He was struggling. He's like, that's all right. I know Sproles could play too. So he not. I don't know if he's going to be going to be sharing the ball like that.
If your player does that, how do you feel, man?
That's disappointing.
Confidence is gone, huh?
Yeah, definitely right there.
See, told you should have traded him last week. All right, what do you got?
He has no. Destroyers don't have no receiver on the bench, huh? So he's gonna have to rely on his running backs. You know,
he only has Frank Gore.
You did say that Calvin was his big weapon.
It is.
So
and he's out.
I am gonna.
Not only that, Drew Brees is out. Mafia Bay gets the bounce back win.
Yeah, they will.
Taking this to the bank.
They'll redeem themselves.
Both of you, Mafia Bay.
Yeah, Destroyers gets his second loss. Did he lose last week? He did, huh?
Yes.
Gets his second or third loss.
I also had Mafia Bay.
So everyone got Mafia Bay?
And by the way, Mike says thanks. So Mike, I think he's going destroyers. Am I guessing?
Well,
we have no votes online yet. Let's see what happens. Second game is Team Bring It versus the Bad Guys.
oh, that's interesting.
So let's look for that match. The top.
It's kind of funny. I'm against Raider Nation this week.
Big coincidence.
I'm gonna call that guy.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, Nick Foles and the Philadelphia versus the Giants. But Nick Foles, no matter what, has been struggling, man.
I don't know about that defense of Bring It, just because it is going to be at home.
Well, it's at Seattle.
Yeah, at Seattle, and it's going to be tough. But Bad Guys has those good weapons. Jackson is coming off a really good game. Those running backs aren't really convincing me that well from the Bad Guys. I think Bring It will win it on a close one.
Think Team Bring It a winner on a close one?
He needs a victory.
We all do, man. It's
yeah.
football. We need a victory every week.
He-
I think overall, I don't know why Team Bring It. He traded players and he's not playing them. How do you not play Miles Austin? Well, I don't know about Decker if he's gonna play or not, but
I don't think he's submitted his lineup yet.
not yet.
No, there's no starting lineup submitted.
Oh, all right. If he plays the right people, I don't know, man. AJ Green might blow up.
Yeah, he has to fix that receiver though for Bring It. Definitely has to fix that.
Yeah. I think he might fix it up. But as far as
I like what I see from the Bad Guys receivers, but I don't know, just the rest right there.
I think the Bad Guys.
Quarterback right there too. Yes, but I heard he's
Yeah.
struggling too.
Shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and weapon wise. Let's face it. Bad Guys have starters, man. Opposed to
That's true.
he picked up 10 right too.
I didn't see it like that.
Look at his
though.
tight end.
Yeah.
I'm going with Bad Guys for the win.
I also have the Bad Guys.
No hate on Team Bring It though.
No.
He's also been picking up his
His points have been going up too.
We got
Yeah.
Mafia for the other game. Mafia Bay for the first game. And we have no votes yet for this. The next game would be the from the Pee Wee League. Irv 1 versus Detox.
Wow, Irv
Wow.
1 has a
Did you want
27. Yeah, let's take a look at the matchup if we can. There it is. What do you think? What do you got? See, he has Fred Jackson and CJ Spiller on the same team. I don't know how I feel about that.
You've been dealing with that, so I can totally understand now. Well, he needs to definitely pick up a kicker.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a big deal though.
Good number 1 tight end right there. Solid receivers. Quarterback.
The thing is, Irv 1 does have the players to match.
Detox. Well, I haven't seen his side. Quarterback receiver. I would go with Irv 1. I like what he see. He has the starters. Number 1 defense right there. Yeah, I'll go Irv 1.
I think with the I'm looking at if he goes and he digs a little bit over there in the waiver wires, I think Detox would come out with a better team. Irv 1 does have a solid starting lineup, man.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know how I feel about Kaepernick at Rams.
Division game right there.
I know, and the Rams, believe it or not, are not all that bad, dude.
No, Monday night too. Fans will be hyped. Yeah, I think he's gonna struggle. I think it's gonna come down to defense. Who's gonna want it more?
Yeah, so I would rather start Andy Dalton versus Carolina. They've been struggling a little bit. I see possible trades you could do. He has Antonio Gates and Julius Thomas. How do you not trade one of them by now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's two good starters right there. So
yeah,
you can get something out from that.
Oh, definitely. Irv 1 has a lot of weapons. He's gonna win.
I also have Irv 1. Just going back to the previous vote, Bring It versus Bad Guys. I got Mike here says Team Bring It. If you can't beat them, pick them to win. It's the Bad Guys.
Oh, that's noble.
TBG, the Bad Guys. Sorry, if you can't beat them, pick them to win.
That's noble of the Bad Guys.
And the
upset game of the week.
Game.
Let's go. Let's do this. I think I got one for you guys. You know what? Go down to Ray versus Orange Crush because that was the one I was looking at. It was the first one. It was the first one.
Orange Crush is still undefeated, huh?
Yep. You know what? Give me Ray to win his second game in a row versus Orange Crush, giving his first loss.
For the record, I have it typed up Ray.
You have Ray too?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Rudy. It's a good pick, but I don't want to have the same one because then, like, I think we picked all the same games.
Yeah.
Do we have, like, the same vote?
Yeah.
All right, let me switch it then, just to make it interesting. Let's scroll down. We already counted.
Cover that. Oh, you got a couple bye players there, Rudy.
Yeah, I haven't submitted my lineup yet.
Well, I'm picking Team Danny to beat. Can we pick that one?
Which one?
I picked Dodger Danny to beat Rudeness.
That's an upset?
It's not an upset though, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, you have a lot of players on bye. Your best players on bye. You should pick yourself to win, dude.
Should I? Well, it's not technically an upset. It's like an even match right there, though.
In that case,
we got Orange Crush over here saying he's going 6-0. He didn't like my Ray pick or your Ray comment.
I think Ray's gonna win.
Whoever plays Team Jugs. Mind Freak?
Jugs, yeah, he'll be fine.
And we already picked on Destroyers Mafia Bay, huh?
Yeah, that was the first pick.
I guess I am gonna go with myself then, since he has a 2-point edge. But yeah, I'll pick myself.
Don't let me down, Dodger Danny.
So we had Irv 1 for the Pee Wee League online.
Mm-hmm.
And for the upset right now, I just have I guess Mind Freak, whoever is playing Team Jugs. So I'll let that one sit for a little bit.
Oh, Mind Freak versus Juggernauts?
Mm-hmm.
Juggernaut should get the win. He struggled last week.
Give him a hard time. And you even had the home field too.
Well, I lost because never mind. I don't want to go into it anymore. All right, dude. We asked this every person that comes in and sits down to my left. The trophy, the new one. Where does it go through, and do you see yourself getting it this year? And what do you have to go through to get it?
I have to be on a. See, I asked 14 games, but I have to be on a.
Actually, before we go into that, there's something here we want to go through. You want to go through this, Rick?
Sure. Whatever it is that we're going through.
No, let me get to it.
All right.
There's a post at the beginning of the year somewhere.
Oh, it's not Storm is coming. Are we looking at the RFL prediction?
Yeah.
Right there? On top of drinking?
Oh, mine?
Yeah, let's go through this.
Okay, cool.
Is it going to stick because it's pretty much the same question that we were asking.
All right.
All right.
So this was posted, I guess, right after the draft.
Does this hold up? That would be my first question.
With that East, not anymore. I really thought, like I said, I liked how he did with his draft style, but I'm not looking into that anymore. The West, I am still confident. North,
we got Orange Crush over here saying 6-0.
It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not. I'm gonna stick. I'm not too sure about the South because I think the South is. You're in the South, right?
I'm in the North.
Oh, the North. The South, it looks pretty between the destroyers, but I think I'm gonna stick with everything I said, except for the East.
All right, who are you setting there? And no pressure. I am sitting to your right.
For the East?
Yeah.
Have you played any of your divisions?
I lost to Mind Freak and I beat Little Mac.
Electric Dynamite looked good last week.
Yeah.
He struggled last week.
But
and
Mind Freak's ahead in the league right now.
And do you think the worst record would go to Team Brady?
You know what? I didn't. I played. This is gonna be my 4th game against that division.
You play this every year, by the way.
Yeah. I felt like I didn't lose that bad to Mind Freak, nor to Electric Dynamite, just because I was averaging good. With Little Mac should be good, but with you, I think you're gonna go ahead and pull off the division.
I'm gonna blow a division.
If not, then
you gotta pick somebody.
I'll give you the wild card, but most likely I think I'm gonna give you the division to the East to Ryson.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I'll still give that wild card spot to Orange Crush, but the wild card spot looks like it's still.
So you think Orange Crush, Mafia Bay over Orange Crush?
If his running backs come alive, yeah.
That's true. If his running backs come back, without a doubt, I think Orange Mafia Bay could do a lot of damage.
We've seen Juggernaut's team. You think Juggernaut's still the best record?
Yeah, they will still have.
Overall, not just your division.
Only one loss right now. Yeah, he still will. It's hard but yet again, his tight end is hurt right now. But I think he'll be fine just because of that defense he has.
I don't know who that is, but the person who called says, "Good show, man. More personality. Yeah, get excited. Talk some shit." Hey, believe it or not, that's what really the show was about initially. We were here to talk shit. I don't know your name, but thanks for calling and thanks for the comments, and looking forward to your call every week. If you want to have a segment, call in every week, buddy. I'll put you in here. Where were we? All right. What did he say? What did you say?
Just about who I had to go through?
Yeah, who are you going to have to go through, and do you see yourself getting this championship? And if there's a team out there, who would you want to call out in your division that you're gunning for?
Only way I see myself advancing is just pulling off these victories now. I'm not confident on the division just because I know it is going to be hard, but the wild card spots are still open. I am looking at the wild card spot. The main competition, he's been kicking my ass, but I think it's really hard when it comes down to Juggernauts. I really have to give it some. I mean, respects to the champ, but I think he's not getting that much talk compared to Mind Freaked or Orange Crush. But
I don't see him staying up there. I honestly see Team Jose moving up.
Jose's a really good competition too.
His team is like picking up fast, and it is something that, as far as our league, it would be something that we have to keep an eye on.
No,
he's looking really dangerous right now. He's really consistent.
I like that competitiveness though with that division though with those two. But I definitely have to give the edge to Juggernauts.
To Juggernauts?
To Juggernauts.
All right. So, do you see yourself touching the trophy anytime soon? Or actually, better yet,
do
you want to?
I'll enjoy the vibe. That's all. I'll enjoy it, but I think I would have to earn it, and if I somehow I do pull it off, I would say I earned it.
All right,
I'm not giving myself the edge to the division. I'm definitely not feeling that confident, but the wild card spot, anything could happen.
as far as your team and what you thought in the beginning of the year, what has changed? Because I know a lot of people have that, like, I need a certain player to win. I know hanging on, putting in all the coins in one basket, so to speak, on Adrian Peterson, and that didn't work out.
You have to look into your other weapons. If it's not working out, like for me, I think I was having like a 2-game losing streak, 2-game losing streak, and it wasn't working out for me. You have to look at your other weapons and just give a good long look at them, and just you have to let go. You have to let go. You have to let go. You
and
have
that
to.
is one thing I keep.
You have to. It's hard because they are valuable, but you could get something average or possibly even better. And you look at it both ways. Always, like how I did, I looked at how Team Ryson and Electric Dynamite did and they started the players I traded. And it turns out I won that trade.
That was a mistake.
So that's why I'm not taking the loss bad, but you have to look at your weapons and you have to trade them. You have to if you want to still be in the game. Be alive,
especially when you're struggling that bad. In the beginning.
Definitely. The first 2 weeks, definitely.
And I'm kind of glad that the trades worked out for you because it would kind of suck if they didn't. First off,
that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you're getting with trades. I mean, they're all hit and miss. You never know. It could be that time you trade and he gets injured. Yeah. For example, Keenan Allen went down and you didn't play like the second quarter or something.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, great.
And Reggie Bush, you were saying
Reggie Bush got injured.
Yeah.
So you did kind of come out on top on as far as those.
And I was actually watching that Chicago Carolina, and Electric Dynamite did start Benjamin. He didn't put up the good numbers. So hopefully I give that little curse or something like that.
I know, right? You're gonna start trading all your plays for everybody. Everyone starts losing.
Hopefully that did work out like that.
Do we have a commissioner's corner this week, Rudy?
No, I have a question before we get there. Let me just get to where I want to go.
Do we have any trade talk over there in the chat room?
No trade. The chosen one is saying that we're the big trades on the Pee Wee League. Other than that, we don't have anything.
All right.
Question. So you're holding on to Adrian Peterson for next year? Is that the plan?
I don't know. There isn't. I mean, when we're looking into the free agency, there's not really much that I could just let go. Because I know if I let him go, someone's gonna pick him up. I just know. He is a worthy player.
So it doesn't bother you just holding a spot there?
No, because
I mean, he does. You have enough players to alternate,
right.
So that works out for you.
I mean, at least there's a big tight end. Then I would let him go. But I'll keep him. See what happens.
This will be the week to start Eric Ebron, dude. It is. It
you
is.
giving me your word?
Huh?
You giving me
it
your
is,
word?
dude.
All right.
If Megatron doesn't play that man. Play him. I don't know why you're waiting. Give a call to Detroit. Send him a tweet or something. Like, play the man. Yeah, Commissioner's Corner, man. You got anything for us today?
I have something real short and sweet.
All right.
10 years. Pretty much from the get-go, Team Bring It, Team Snoop have been leading the league in championships and the first league in points. And he stuck with the points for 10 years. And just this past week, we got a tie for the most points overall in Mind Freak. I can now say he's probably one of the best teams in the league with 81.
Are we gonna have a Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's
since we have multiple leagues, we should have a Hall of Fame.
We could, and I mean, definitely Mind Freak's up there. 82 wins, 49 losses, and tied for first place, 12,302 points. So
out of curiosity, how many points do I have?
You're not too far behind. You are 11,80,34. So you are about
1,000 points.
No, you're actually to like 500 and change.
I'll get there.
You're actually in second place now. That Mind Freak is tied for
I
first.
beat Jose.
Actually, third place.
Son of a-
Jose is up 100 points.
Damn it! Because I knew I was chasing him this year.
So
I'm gunning for you, old man.
I just wanted to bring that up for
Well, congratulations.
Mind Freak.
And we should definitely have a little bit more talk about an RFL Hall of Fame.
That's actually a good idea. I don't think we've ever thought about that.
New things, man. New things. Talk about. But the thing is, though, we have to like retire him, and then like be kind of weird.
Jackets and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with gold jackets and everything. That'd be awesome. Any fantasy football questions over there in the chat?
We have AP's not coming back this season. Trade him for some draft picks.
That's.
I
I think
if
that's
I were
good.
to do that, I mean,
Think about it. If you trade AP for draft picks, not only do you end up with the franchise player being somebody else, like Jay Cutler or whatever, you get an extra draft pick.
that's like possibly 3 picks right there. And
All right, don't get ahead of yourself.
No, yeah, it is. But if I do trade him,
Okay, what are you expecting for Adrian Peterson
I
if
win.
he's not
I
playing?
win as simple as I went for. I wanted an average tight end.
An
That's all I
average tight-
wanted. But
But you know that's not gonna happen when he's not
No.
playing.
right. But that's why I throw out
Well-
next year. But I
Well,
guess
Mind
that-
Freak was offering you Reggie Wayne.
I had the receivers already. I had Benjamin. I had Benjamin at the time and Allen.
Well,
Then-
guess
so-
what? Now you have room for that receiver, in my opinion.
I got, I think, a trade request or a trade offer
For who?
from Destroyers. I'm thinking to you.
Me?
I'm trying to. He abbreviated here, so I'm trying to figure out. I think he's saying Bills defense for Vincent Jackson.
He's still on that? Dude, I said no. Be real, man. Defense that's struggling, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
That's all I got here.
All right, look, I'll counter you again. I'll throw in V-Jax and fuck it. I'll throw in Keenan Allen or T.Y. And you have to cough up.
Don't tell me what you're aiming for.
Well, I know he's not gonna. Mike gets attached real easy. He's not gonna cough up
No, it's
Megatron
not.
for DeAndre Hopkins.
We might want to look into Steve Smith too. He's getting that 4 receptions plus.
I know, but I like DeAndre.
So DeAndre Hopkins for who?
DeAndre Hopkins for Vincent Jackson and Keenan Allen.
There you go, Mike.
Hey, dude, can I see his running backs? They're his useless running backs.
You said you were talking about Frank Gore.
Yeah, Frank Gore's trash, dude.
No, Sean's hurt. He did pick up Hillman.
He did pick up Hillman,
And
didn't
then
he?
Cunningham too. So everything you were saying, he picked them up. They picked.
I think he might have picked them up this weekend though, or earlier today.
He
All
says the
right.
Bills are better than both your defense.
I don't know. Both my defense, I only have one. He's only saying that because he has 3 defense, so goes to show what he knows. Throw in Gronk and the Bills defense, and I'll give you Vincent Jackson and T.Y. As we wait for that, what else you got as far?
Just the Peterson thing.
All right, what
Well,
were you expecting for AP except for a tight end? Like draft picks,
legit
what's it gonna take? It's not a first
No.
because he's suspended. He's not a second. His worth today is not a first or a second.
What's the highest draft pick we go to?
First?
No, ninth.
Oh,
11 rounds.
11 rounds.
We have here two picks, max 3 for Adrian Peterson. That's what they're saying up here.
Yeah, but depends what picks.
I mean, the lowest I could understand if they're gonna trade me the high draft pick, but the lowest I would go is at least a 6, if not a 7 draft pick. That's the lowest I'll go for Peterson.
There you have it, people.
I got an answer to your trade. He says, please, ha 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 ha. But I have actually a fantasy football question.
Oh, cool.
Question: Should I trade Jimmy Graham If yes, what should I get? This is Augie from the Pee Wee League.
Let's look at his roster. All right, he has Jimmy Graham, and for what? They're axes of, right? Well, Jimmy Graham's off this week, and he's axes of ignorance, right? He could use a running back, and I think for Jimmy Graham, I know he has a questionable there, but he has a bye week, so he might come back after the bye week. For Jimmy Graham, I think you should try to pick up a running back. I mean, don't go asking for elite running back for sure, but I would say, to be quite honest, I would go barking up Evolve's tree and try to get LaShawn McCoy off of it.
I was thinking about that.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Graham's Jimmy Graham.
Trade. I mean, I don't know if he's trying to get a 2-for-1 deal here, but
he could definitely go for a 2-for-1.
Definitely one.
Yeah, because Jimmy Graham is he's not any tight end. He's like the tight end to get.
He'll be all right too with this tight end he has right now, Allen. So he'll be all right.
Yeah. So I would say try to He needs a running back, so I would say try to go out there and get a running back. Maybe I'm not saying go out and try to get DeMarco Murray or Jamal Charles or someone might even trade you for Gio Bernard, man. I think that sounds like a really good trade to me. Gio Bernard for Jimmy Graham. I would say try to get something like that. Who has Gio in that other league?
I think is
right there, Virgil. Team Virgil.
That fucker doesn't answer shit. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I mean, and he could use a tight end. So send him messages, try to get his number, text him.
Hopefully he pays attention. Definitely be worth the trade.
Yeah,
win both sides right there.
It's win-win for both. Or over there, the chosen few.
That's that both running backs right there for.
Yeah, I mean Eddie Lacy or Le'Veon Bell over there, the chosen few. He definitely needs a tight end, and that's a win-win for both of you. The chosen few would look a lot scarier with Jimmy Graham and either Le'Veon Bell or Eddie Lacy at his starting lineup. What do you think?
The chosen few should take that trade.
I think he should take that trade.
He's not gonna rely with the running back with Terrence West. So hopefully there is a good waiver.
That's the thing.
A running back right there. Oh, that's still free agency. Then that'll be
Terrence West. I would say keep him for now. He did pick up Travis from Kansas City,
and he has Brian Quick. So I guess that shows that he's participating.
Oh yeah.
So if he definitely does that, then just look out for a running back that's out there right now, and he'll be pretty solid right there.
Yeah, I mean there should be a running back out there. Maybe some that we mentioned earlier in the show. You might want to go ahead and rewind the show. But if you're really looking to trade, I think either Eddie Lacy or Le'Veon Bell would do you really good, and I find it to be a really good trade for both teams.
Sides.
Yeah. Got anything else?
I don't know what Mike's talking about. He says luck with Cleveland.
Oh, it says good luck with Cleveland. Thanks, Mike.
Never mind. Good luck with Cleveland. Yeah.
Mike's that passive aggressive type. I read between the lines, fucker. I know what you're saying. About Terrence West, I know I was big on him earlier this season, and he was playing big. But Ben Tate came back and just went complete monster on everybody. His first game back. But he has that tendency of just going down. So hang on to the kid. You might never know. Actually, at some point, you might want to end up trading West to the person who has Ben Tate as a handcuff. That might be the only... That's the only way I want to see people have two running backs of the same team. For example, for anyone that has DeMarco Murray, he has some history with injuries, right? I would say pick up Joseph Randle if you want to handcuff a player. Joseph Randle's looking really good. That Cowboy offensive line is looking, they're opening up holes my grandma could walk through if I had any. Ran out of grandmas. Maybe there's some in the waiver wire. I'll try to trade for one later. So that's just something I would look into, and hopefully we helped Axis of Ignorance. Hopefully we helped anyone else online. Hopefully we helped our caller. Hopefully we set some shit straight.
I expect to
And think we're ready to close out the show. All right. Don't forget, guys, go to the RFL Fantasy Football website, and that's rflfootball.com, and click on that On It banner. I can't express to you guys enough. When you guys purchase things from onit.com, and we get some proceeds, and it really helps the show, as you can see, day and night, from where we used to be to where we are today. And plus, it's a win-win. You get some powerful foods, you get some kettlebells, you get the steel mace, and we get a little bit of money on the back end. You win, you make yourself a little healthier, a little stronger every day, and we make ourselves, you help out the show, and we're hoping to get a few more sponsors coming soon. I'm working on a few things on that end, and hopefully with some excitement we'll bring in some more sponsors to the RFL league. And with that, my friends, we bid you adieu. Thanks to our caller. I don't know who the name is. But hey, Raider Nation, big ups, right? Watching the show. And good luck to everybody. You got anything else to say?
Nah.
You got you promoting something? No? You got an album dropping?
No,
anything?
No, it's alright.
No?
Nah. No, everything is cool. I am on the website every day. I am looking for more poll questions.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to more poll questions. Make some yourself.
If you have some, you could post them or send them to me. We're also, if you have something to post on our RFL football website, we have a blog we want to get.
That we want to get rolling.
No, just
comments. Or
just
anything?
I like to do the polls. The only thing I would just recommend that I would like to follow more, if we could start off early, it's just the projected playoffs. I think there is teams that are curious that just see how they're doing, and
halfway through the season.
Normally I do it
we do it maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks ahead,
just to see how much they are trailing behind, and I don't know.
We do them
maybe just to boost their confidence
on the message board, and then last year we started doing it on the show. So I think this year, now that our second year, we probably do it better job. A playoff watch,
it's just right around the corner.
Playoffs are coming around as far as fantasy. When should we start playoff watch, Rudy? What do you think?
We do right at
halfway,
week 7, which is the midweek.
True.
Week 7. That's what, next week?
Yeah.
All right, there you go, man. Next week we'll start playoff watch. There you go. You have a commissioner's corner now.
Yeah.
I have to do homework.
Yeah, do some homework.
Wow.
That we got that off your chest.
Yeah,
you got anything, Rudy?
Just submit your lineups.
Stay active, submit your lineups, and keep trading for the fuck of it. Actually, if it's beneficial to you, I mean, trading is what makes the leagues fun, because that's
definitely part of the fantasy football.
Oh yeah, that's where the real gamble is.
Yeah, bust or not bust, right there. But that's definitely part of it.
So that's that. Much love, everybody. Good luck. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week. I was gonna say 8 o'clock sharp, but that's not normally how we roll. Just fucking tune in next week at 8.
8-ish.
8-ish. All right. Much love. Bye, guys.